Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 5 to 9 Job. We are still going through our New Year's resolution series, and today's topic is a game changer. It's about creating your competitive advantage. If you don't have one of these yet, that's okay, because by the end of this episode, I know that you're going to exactly have it and you're going to start to build it. So, why do you need a competitive advantage? And I'm going to try to build up a case for it. In a world that is full of noise and competition, standing out isn't going to be optional, or it has become like literally necessary. One thing I keep telling my brothers, because they are still young, is that they have to work harder than ever just to be ordinary, because even to be average, literally, it's no longer easy to be average. You need to work hard to be average, and then you actually now need to work even harder to be better than average. So you need to outcompete everyone else, or at least most people, in one way or the other. And no, I'm not just talking about careers, business. Your competitive advantage literally applies to everything from how you handle relationships to how you solve problems. It's all interlinked. And when we are trying to set out to accomplish our New Year's resolutions, we literally do not think about the steps and the kind of framework that is going to be in the background, helping you and pushing you forward to kind of achieve those goals. So to be able to set a goal, like the goals we have all been setting during this period, and to be able to go through it until the end of the year, or to maybe hit that hard or challenging goal that you have set for yourself, the one thing you might need is to have a competitive advantage, something that is going to push you forward, something that is going to keep you accountable, something that is going to make your achievement of this goal easier. So just think about the people you admire. What makes them stand out? It's not just talent or luck. It's going to be something, an ability that they do uniquely well. So maybe it is their creativity, maybe it is their discipline, or it is their ability to connect with others. There's going to be that one superpower they have that helps them to be able to achieve their goals. And that is what I want you to realize, or to at least bookmark in your mind and find out that, oh, this is the one thing I can use to kind of try to achieve my goals and make them easier. So the truth is, you already have the seeds of your competitive advantage. You literally already have your competitive advantage within you. So it could be your ability to stay calm under pressure, your curiosity, or your resilience. But like any skill, it needs to be sharpened, it needs to be brought out into the light. I am very sure you have your skill, you have your competitive advantage. The challenge for this episode is how to unlock it. Here is a quick example. There is a woman I know that turned her passion for storytelling into a good career, a very, very good career. She started by sharing small, relatable stories on social media, TikTok, just small, relatable stories. And then over time, people began to notice how her authenticity stood out in this whole sea of TikTokers that we have. She didn't try to be like everyone else. She leaned into what made her different, and it was in her voice. It was I think I'll just credit her down, and you guys can go and look at her page. And anyway, it became her edge, and now she does brand stories for companies in SA, in Kenya, in Nigeria. She is part of this whole global movement to raise the voices of women in Africa. She is doing all these things, and she has just given very brilliant talks, and that's all because she tells it better than anyone else. So that is her competitive advantage. When she had a goal, let me say, like to start something, she always leaned onto her superpower, which was her speech, the way she articulated everything, and that helped her to just open all these doors. So try to look at the small things that you do well. They could be very small things, but you do them exceptionally well, or at least above average well. It is something that you can build on. Maybe that is your edge. And if you haven't yet seen that, just sit down and ask yourself, what is your edge? If you are not sure, just ask yourself again, what do people come to me for? What do I do effortlessly that others struggle with? So your challenge for today is to write down 3 skills, 3 traits or habits that make you unique, that you know people come to you for, that you think might be your competitive advantage. And then brainstorm after you write down those three, leave some space below each, and then just brainstorm 3 ways that you can amplify each of those this year. So we are going to start with a sample space of 3, but then by the end of it all, or by the end of the year, or even by the end of just this month, you'll be able to pinpoint one and be like, you know what, this is my competitive advantage, this is something I can lean on. I'm not saying you can have one. I mean, the reports thing is just one for me. I have very many others, and I try to play each of them into the situations that I am in so that I can have an advantage over the other people. So write them down and then brainstorm ways to amplify them this year. So whether it is, let me say, taking a course, you join a community or people that can help you grow that, or you find a mentor, just commit to strengthening your edge so that you can be better. I genuinely believe that your competitive advantage is what is going to set you apart in 2025 and help you to achieve the goals that you have set, the resolutions that you have set, and even going beyond. So it's not being the best at everything. It's all about being the best at your thing. So bookmark this episode, save it, and revisit it whenever you need to refocus on your edge. Stay tuned for more of these bonus episodes from this series. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.